We have this expert providing some input. Today, they provide the input directly to a matrix. They point on the matrix and say, my risk is medium and it's probable. And then you can provide this map for your board of directors saying, oh, we have 2 red over here in this rightmost column. We have 4 down in the green, and we have 1 over in the yellow. So the way we do the risk assessments quantitatively is basically we take the same expert, we apply some techniques to calibrate their responses and to take into account this uncertainty and this bias there is in people's responses. Then rather than putting it right into a piece of paper, we put it through a simulation. It is basically just an Excel sheet. You can do this yourself in your own on your own computer in an Excel sheet today. Run 10,000 random years of these estimates, and we get outputs that explain the risk in a series of numbers. So our output is not one number, this is your risk, but it's a range of probabilities of experiencing a certain level of consequence over, for example, a year or whatever time period you're looking at.
Until now, we have looked at what is wrong with the qualitative, you could say the qualitative method, but we haven't yet digged really deep into what the quantitative is. Right now, you're looking at the slide and you're seeing some dices and some graphs and some numbers, and it all seems very threatening. So the quantitative assessment, risk assessment, is the process of putting numbers to our risk in a very unambiguous way, meaning that we cannot misunderstand each other. What kind of language is the same no matter where when it comes to measuring the risk of something? Well, the risk of something bad happening, with some uncertainty. How do we measure something bad? Well, a good measure, a good unit, you could say, if you want to measure speed, that is kilometers per hour, right? But what is it for something bad happening? We tend to use the unit money, right? A monetary unit. What about probability? Well, probability is actually the unit that we use to measure uncertainty. So whenever I say the word likelihood or probability, just calm yourselves down and think of the word uncertain. That's your keyword. Whenever I say likelihood or probability, just think, oh, that has something to do with uncertainty. So for the quantitative model, already Spence has looked into these 3 boxes: the input, processing, and output. We are going to look at these boxes down here. We're going to see what are we actually doing in each one of those that are different from the qualitative model.